Hey, good morning, all my Facebook friends. Those of you who are watching the recording of this, thank you for tuning in. And those of you who are watching it live, thank you as well. It's really an honor to have people watch these videos because it's a scary thing going on Facebook Live. So I'm in my home now. I'm not on my walk like I usually am because it's a little cold outside. And even walking around with an iPhone and talking to myself feels kind of strange, but it's even stranger sitting here at home talking to myself. But anyway, we get used to that. So I'm really excited about something this morning I want to share with you. I am reading probably one of the best books I've read, maybe ever, but certainly in a long time. And that's quite a statement because I'm an avid reader and I devour maybe at least one book a month. But this book is called The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. And on the cover it says, it's a course in discovering and recovering your creative self. And I really was impressed when I just read that, recovering your creative self. Because when you use the term recover your creativity, it implies that it's already there. It's not like developing it. It's already there, but we get blocked, don't we? We lose it. And she uses a phrase in that book that struck me right in the introduction, which just drew me into this book. She quotes a phrase out of a poem by Dylan Thomas, where he said, "The force that through the green fuse drives the flower." I thought, wow, what a powerful statement. The force that through the green fuse drives the flower. Now, of course, that's a metaphor, as you know. We go to the garden and we see a beautiful flower, but that flower is connected to a stem, the green fuse, and there's some mysterious force that's working through that fuse to make that flower bloom. And so I immediately saw that flower as a metaphor for my life. That flower is what I create in my life. And the quality and the beauty of that flower really depends on that force, that creative energy that's flowing through that green fuse, which is me. I am the conduit for that energy that flows through my life to create all the flowers that I want to create in my life. But this book has started me on a journey to start exploring what are some of the things that are blocking that flow of energy. Because, if that energy in that green stem is blocked, then the flower wilts and dies. And to be honest, for a long time, my flowers were not all that healthy. I wasn't creating a lot of flowers in my life. Oh, I hadn't died yet, but my garden was full of weeds, and I didn't like the way it looked, but I didn't quite know what to do about it. And I've started to discover how to take better care of that garden now in my old age, and I am creating, I think, some nice flowers. But this book is incredible because it really takes you on a journey of self-discovery and exploration. I see we just had Candy popped up. Good morning, Candy. Thank you for logging in here. I want to mention this. Don't let the title of the book misdirect you, The Artist Way. So a lot of people will say, no, I'm not an artist. That doesn't apply to me. And there's Edward Haley. Hi, Edward. You say, oh, I'm not an artist. This doesn't apply to me. Well, yes, you are an artist. Now, it doesn't matter whether you're writing a book, whether you're painting a beautiful oil painting, whether you're a photographer, whether you're a performer, a singer, a dancer, musician, or if you're just creating your life. And all of us are creating our life. All of us are the green stem through which that energy flows to create that flower. And when you and I were born, we were all given a blank slate. And whatever we've created on that blank canvas, that's our work of art. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, or whether it's just blah and boring, it doesn't matter. That's what we've created. Now, granted, in the beginning, a lot of other people created pictures for us on that canvas, but we all reached one point in our life where we had the ability to take that rag and wipe that canvas clean and start over again with a blank slate and create our own image and to create our own art. And that's what you and I are doing every day. We are creating our own art. And this is what that book helps us do. It takes us literally on a journey, a 12-week journey of self-discovery and self-exploration to help us create that work of art that is our life. Regardless of what that work of art is, whether it's going to be a photograph, a movie, a book, a piece of music, your relationships, whatever it is. So I want to share something from the back cover that I think is a pretty good testimonial. Hi, Sue. Thank you for checking in here. I'll read this to you in the back cover of this book. He said, this book has been around for a long time. Yeah, it's in its 25th anniversary, by the way. This book has been around for a long time, and I hope it sticks around forever. It guides the reader through a fascinating and fun 12-week-long program of exercises and explorations that help loosens up one's artistic self. It takes you on a journey that will cost you nothing aside from the guidebook, and it brings much insight, gently helping you see what is holding you back and showing you how to move forward. 3 times in the last decade, I've committed to doing the Artist Way program. And each time I've learned something important and surprising about myself and my work. Just to show how influential it's been to me, the first time I did the program, I had decided by the end of it that I wanted to, 1, travel to Italy and learn Italian, 2, go to an ashram in India, and 3, return to Indonesia to study with the old medicine man that I'd once met there. We all know what that decision led to. Without the Artist Way, there would never have been an Eat, Pray, Love. Now, that is a pretty powerful testimonial for a book that led this famous author to create her best-selling book, which turned into a movie, all because of this 12-week journey. So I am going to invite you to my 12-week journey. It won't cost you a cent, and there's nothing here to sell. I'm not selling anything. I want to get a group of people together who will commit to taking this journey, who will commit to, 1, buying the book, who will commit to reading 1 chapter a week. That's all, 1 chapter a week. Do some of the exercises that are suggested in the book at the end of each week, and then log on to a Zoom meeting for about an hour, a virtual circle, just to discuss some of the things that you're getting out of that chapter and some of the things that you're learning about yourself and about your life. So this is a course, but it's a course that you can't fail. There's no test to take. It's a psychologically safe place. There's nothing right or wrong in this course, but it's a course where you learn from each other. Then there's really no teacher in the course. This is the teacher, and it's self-directed learning where we come together once a week and gently hold each other accountable for going through the exercises and the learning activities. So on Friday, December 4th, actually tomorrow, we're having a meeting. It's a meetup.com. I will post the link at the end of this video. And this is simply a meeting to see how many people might be interested in this and see who shows up and see who's willing to commit to 1, I'll buy the book, 2, I will read one chapter a week and apply one or more of the exercises. And 3, I will connect to the Zoom virtual conference and engage in the discussion about what I'm learning. It's just that simple. I'm already seeing this book is changing my life already. I'm already practicing some of the exercises, and I'm amazed at what it's doing for me. And I'm an old guy. I've been around for a long time, and you know how we get when we get older. We get kind of closed up. You say, I got all this figured out. There's not much else I can learn here. Well, boy, this book gets you unblocked. So consider that. I'm going to put a link in. It'll be in there in just a couple of minutes after I finish this video. And all you have to do is click on that link. It'll take you to meetup.com where you can register. And even if you can't make the meeting tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, if you're interested, go ahead and register. That way I'll capture your name, and once we get this thing organized and we have a definite date and a day, I will make sure I let you know. That's the only way I can really capture and keep your name. So be sure you do that. So thank you for coming on here. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. And y'all have a great day. This is Pat Whitty with Chapter 4 Coaching. Goodbye.